Hi, welcome to the Because He Remembers Me podcast. This is Just How, entry number 18. I wanted to tell you a story today. I received a note from a friend, a very sweet note, and she said something along the lines of, "You are a person who is calmed by the Spirit." I shared that with my husband, and he laughed right out loud. Like, clearly what his opinion was about that statement. Okay, so I'm not always calmed by the Spirit, and I think my husband is on the receiving end of many of my not calm moments. Just how many times I let my worries come out to him, or ask him for priesthood blessings, or whatever it is. And I was definitely having one of those stressful days today. I had a lot to do, I had a lot to get done. And I did not know where to start or where to stop. I did not know what was next. I did not know what was most important. And I don't know if you guys have those days, but I was just overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of what is required to be a mom and a teacher at the same time, because I homeschool. And I didn't even know where to start. Like, I needed to mow the lawn, I needed to clean the house, I needed to fold laundry, I needed to make dinner, I needed to order groceries, I needed to get caught up on my checkbook, I needed just to record all my transactions, I needed to do all these things, and I was like, yeah, I don't know where to start and where to stop. And I took a moment and I prayed. I was like, Heavenly Father, I can't do all of this. Once again, remembering that verse that I shouldn't try to run faster than I have strength. And suddenly, miraculously in my head, I realized I actually don't have to do all of this today. I have time for a little bit of cleaning tomorrow before I teach a lesson in the afternoon. I have enough groceries in the fridge to put it off one more day so I don't have to do it. So I have another very long night. I just things somehow became organized in my head. And as I thought about that experience, I did say a prayer. I did turn my thoughts and my um, frustrations to my Heavenly Father. But sometimes, in order to be calmed by the Spirit, there's a few different things that I could do or might do. One that I thought of was that I trust my overwhelm to Heavenly Father. Another one that I thought of is that sometimes I need to immerse myself in the Spirit, things that bring the Spirit. And sometimes I just need to allow myself to feel it, to feel that instead of allowing my noisy thoughts to get in the way. I found a psalm about overwhelm, and I thought it was beautiful, so I'm going to share it with you. This is Psalm 142. It says, I cried unto the Lord with my voice. I cried with my voice unto the Lord. Did I make my supplication? I poured out my complaint before him. I showed before him my trouble. When my spirit was overwhelmed within me, then thou knewest my path. In the way wherein I walked, have they privily laid a snare for me. But look on my right hand, and beheld that there was no man that would know me. Refuge failed me. No man cared for my soul. I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from my persecutions, for they are stronger than I. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, for thou shalt deal bountifully with me. There's a few things I really liked in that I do think that sometimes our prison can become overwhelm. Overwhelm can become a prison. But Christ came to declare liberty to the captives. And there is power in allowing his spirit to calm you, either through giving it all to God or allowing yourself to let go of some of the negative thoughts or anxious thoughts, or sometimes even thoughts that we think are productive to help us getting the job done. And another thing that I really liked about this was when my spirit was overwhelmed within me, thou knewest my path in the way wherein and that was what happened to me today. I was overwhelmed, and God knew my path. He knew both what I was struggling with, the emotions I was having today, but also what path to go forward. I felt the Lord in my life today. I hope you did as well. The Lord promised that if we seek him diligently, we shall find him. It has been true for me, and I know it can be true for you if you seek him. So until next time, happy seeking.